Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing tonight? Someone's in the kitchen with Peter. Someone's in the kitchen, I know. Who is it? Who is it? Is it Boo? Is it Tucker? Who wants to come and say hi? Who does? Well, Boo Radley said he would love to come and say hi. How are you doing today, Boo Boo? He said, who are we talking to? We're talking to the people. He said, well, hello, people. I'm getting ready to go on a trip. Where are you going? He said, well, I haven't decided yet. I'm going to take the red eye. Boo Radley, you're going to take the red eye? Oh, of course. I always take the red eye. His little fuzzy hairs on top that are growing out. Is he not so sweet? You having a good day? He said, Dad, 3 puppies moved in down the street, and I don't know what I think of them yet. Okay, so let me just tell you a little bit about the day today. PB ate a lot of his dinner, look. This is more than he usually eats, so I'm really happy. And I reviewed the cinnamon spice cold brew from Panera, and can I just tell you, I finished the whole thing. It was really good. So that is done. Finished that. And I have been watering the mums outside. Well, I can't say, do you say mums? Look at this little thing we have going on here, okay? We've got crystals and all this kind of stuff, and Alex got these little things from the wedding that he went to. Uh-oh, they're falling out. And then, this is a pin from the Vanderpump restaurant in Las Vegas that they gave us. They said they weren't supposed to give them out, but they gave them out to us. So I'm saving that for Tanya Jean. And then I also reviewed this pumpkin cookie that I'm saving for Alex. That was delicious. So yeah, we're just hanging out, me and the dogs. Alex had like a training all day today that he had to go to. It was like a conference training thing. I don't really understand what it was about, but afterwards, it was one of his co-workers' birthdays. So they went to this restaurant here called George's. They were there for like ever. He FaceTimed me. They were sitting outside having a good time. It was like him and like 5 women. So they were having a blast. And then afterwards, he asked me what I was doing, and he called. He was like, what are you doing? And I was like, well, I said, I'm trying to finish up. I've been finishing up some videos and cleaning up a little bit and waiting for to hear from Tanya Jean. I talked to my old sponsor today. I don't know, maybe I'll save that and talk about it later. It was really emotional for me. I haven't talked to him in a while, and he called me up out of the blue today, and I just got real emotional. And so anyway, we had a great talk, and then at the very end, like I never talked to him, you know, and I said to him at the end, I said, it's always weird, like in recovery when you get a new sponsor, like people always say like, oh, you know, like it doesn't matter, my feelings aren't hurt, you know, and all that kind of stuff, and he said that, but like, you always wonder if people's feelings are hurt because you got another sponsor, right? And I said to him, I said, you know, I said, I just want you to know how much it meant to me, the work that you did with me. I said, I really appreciate everything that you did for me, you know, and I said, I think you're a great man, and I said, and, you know, at that time in my life, I needed you there, and I needed to be, because he exposed me to a lot of new meetings, and I had these service positions that I never would have had it not been for him, and I got exposed to all kinds of people that I never would have met had I not been going to meetings with him, and I said, I'm so thankful for what you gave me, and I just want you to always know that. So anyway, we had like a really sweet moment on the phone, but I've been so blessed in my life to just have such genuinely authentic people just help, you know, so anyway, I just feel so blessed by that. Okay, I'm just, hold on a second. I need my coffee. One of the things I want to tell you, if you do not know, first of all, I bought this. You guys are getting a little review secret over here. I bought this grilled cheese made easy in your toaster. And you can also do it with fries. You can also heat up pizza slices, chicken nuggets, french fries, cheese sticks, and more. No more soggy reheated snacks from the microwave. So I thought I would try this out of my review channel. Is that not so fun? But I don't know if this is, I think this is like around the country. I don't think it's just Indiana, but if you do live in Indiana, as of October, I got this, I can't remember when I got this, but as of October 1st of 2020, a real ID compliant driver's license, permit, or identification card will be required to board commercial airplanes or enter certain federal facilities. And what it is, so like in Indiana, I don't know how it is in other states, but I have a feeling this is going to be like a federal thing across the board. You have to have this star in the corner of yours. And I actually looked at my driver's license, which is new, and I don't have that on there. So if you have a star in the upper right-hand corner of your driver's license, permit, or identification card, you have a real ID compliant license. Oh, I know when I got this. This came in when because I had to, what do you call it, renew my plates at the end of August, and this was in the envelope with it. So it's real easy. I mean, really all you do is take in your passport or birth certificate, and then they just, like, they reissue, like, a new one. So, I don't know, this is for Indiana, but I'm sure you need to look into this in every state. Melissa was actually the one that told me about this, and I kind of forgot about it until I saw it in there. So that would really suck to be going on a trip on spring break and get to the airport and not have that, wouldn't it? Okay, I want to show some things I have received. So bear with me. I am not prepared to do this. First of all, I showed this on my main channel, but I want to show it on here in case you guys don't, a lot of you don't watch my drama channel. Do you guys know Hunter boots? The rain boots? So at Target, they have these Hunter. This was the last blue backpack. I am so excited about this, you guys. Okay, so it's the same material as the boots. And y'all know I love backpacks, okay? This is gonna maybe be my new travel backpack. And it's huge inside, so it'll fit your laptop and stuff. And then it has these little inside pockets right here. And then in the back, it has a zipped pocket, which I live for, because I love it. It's like a deep zipped pocket, too. So, like your cash and your money and your passport and stuff like that when you're traveling. And then in the front, it has a zipped pocket. And then on the side, on the other side, it has this, where's the side zipped pocket? I know, oh, here it is. It has a zipped pocket on the side. Now, the only thing I do not like about this is that the latch is just, oh, my coffee's going. The latch is just this. So, I guess it, oh, well, and then you can, like, oh, I see what you do. You, like, clip it. So, because I don't love that, because if you've seen me show this with other bags, like I had that Gucci Messenger bag, like, stuff falls out. I don't love that. But for traveling, I don't really have pins and things in there, so it wouldn't matter. But I got this at Target, and it was $40. This was the last blue one that they had. They had, like, army green ones, but they were, like, a different shape and size. Okay. Now, I'm really excited about showing this box because I know what it is. I opened it, kind of. To show that. What else do I have in here that I need to make sure that I show? Okay. Oh, maybe I don't know what is in that package. Maybe I saved it. I think this is it. Oh, you know what? I wanted to make sure that I knew who this was from, because the person that sent this to me has emailed me and sent me messages, and it was so sweet that they did this. So I want to make sure that I have the right person when I open this package. So I got to make sure that there's a note inside. Hold on a second. And there's not. I can already tell. Oh, wait. Maybe there is. Okay, so this is from Danielle. I'm so excited, okay? So I wanted to open this on video, and then I'm going to start using this in my review channels if I can keep them in my car, because I don't know if I can. But she was so excited about sending this to me. So these are glass straws, you guys. Okay, so she sent me, well, we'll just open it. So here it is. It's these two big things. Danielle, I'm so excited about opening this, and I know she is too, because she keeps on messaging me about it, and I'm so excited. Oh, okay, so this is going to be a container. I already know this is going to be glass straws. So this is a container that you keep your glass straws in, I have a feeling. And then here are, and the glass straw is like, you know, it's an alternative to the metal straws and all this kind of stuff. I don't want to, by any chance, break this. So hold on a second. Look at this paper that it came in. How cool is that? I kind of look for that. That would be cool wrapping paper. Wouldn't that be cool wrapping paper? Like just to have like some like really natural bow with it. I have become my mother. I like when she told me she had sent me these, I had like really like, you know, like when somebody tells you that they tell you what they got you, but you can't really like visualize it. Like I didn't look it up or anything, so I can't really visualize what this is gonna be like. Okay. Be very, very careful with these. It's hot in our house. I don't know why. Oh, I had the back door open earlier. It was 90 degrees in Indiana today, you guys. Whenever I say the temperature, people are always like, you think 90 degrees is hot? Yes, I think 90 degrees is hot in Indiana with the humidity. Oh my, these are gorgeous. Oh, so she sent me specifically one. Oh, darn it. I wish I had the message. Danielle, I will see if I can find your message and read it in a later date. Okay. So she sent me this one, and it's blue, and it's like blue glass. Jeez, that is gorgeous. How cool is that? Oh my God, that's fantastic. Oh, it does. It fits in. It fits in this carrying case perfectly. But the next one, you guys, you are going to die. So she sent me a clear one so I could see the things that I was drinking. So like if I did it in my review videos, that I could like show what I was drinking. So she sent me a clear one, but I just thought it would be a clear glass one. Here, I want to show it on my black t-shirt so you guys can see. Do you see that it has like dots on the top of it? How cool is that? Oh my God, I love it. This is like the little artsy stuff that I absolutely live for. I just have to tell you, Danielle, this is so cool. Thank you so much. I didn't really know what to think about this. Okay, I'm gonna keep this one in the carrying case and save it. Tanya is gonna be so jealous of these. She is gonna be so jealous of these. Okay, I am so excited. Oh my God, thank you so much, Danielle. That was incredible. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay. So that was that, and that is from Strawsome, and it's like straw, but like STR awesome. And it's www.strawsome.com, and there's like a little picture here of like glass with all these straws on it. 500 million plastic straws are thrown away each day in the United States alone. 5.25 trillion pieces of plastic debris are in the ocean. 100 million marine animals are killed each year due to plastic debris in the ocean. One reusable straw makes a difference. You know what is interesting to me about this, and thank you for sending me these, because I also have, and I said I was going to use these. Here's all my plastic straws from my plastic cups that I save and wash over here. I need to be better, you guys, about keeping, I kept one in the car, and then I couldn't find it when I was using it one day. I need to keep another one in the car. Here, I'm gonna keep the glass one in the car for a while. So, but here's the thing. You know, when I started being a vegetarian, I did it because I had seen this. I know, PETA. I know some people don't like PETA, but it was, and I don't really know enough about them to like them or dislike them, but it was this PETA propaganda video that I saw, and it was basically about, if you were a vegetarian for just 30 days, that you minimized your carbon imprint on the world, right? And that you really helped. And it wasn't just about animals. It was about, you know, that if animals aren't here, or if we're like doing this, and like the exhaust for manufacturing, you know, all this kind of stuff and whatever, and that like that contributes to the environment and on and on and on. So it goes way above just, you know, animal activism. And I thought, I can do this for 30 days. So using a metal or a, you know, a plastic straw does make a huge difference. Now I know everybody's gonna come for me every single time I am drinking a fountain pop in my car and I don't have a metal straw. Everybody's gonna come for me, but I'm gonna do my best. Okay, the next thing I wanna show is, are you ready? So my good Judy Mel, okay, thank you so much, Danielle. I'm really, really excited about that. That was awesome. My good Judy Mel, okay, who is my book club partner. Y'all know about that, right? So she crochets. Go to her Instagram. It's called Ginger Gonzo Reads, and she also has a crochet Instagram, but if you go to her Bookstagram, which is Ginger Gonzo Reads, I link it underneath every single one of my BookTube videos, and if I remember, I'll link it underneath here, but I think I'll probably forget, because I always do. She has a whole crochet Instagram, and I think it's listed on that as well. So she asked me if I wanted her to make me a scarf, and I was like, are you kidding me? I would love for you to make me a scarf. So I like really neutral tones, you guys know that. So look, she made me this gorgeous, that's gonna be my thumbnail. She made me this gorgeous scarf. And she's like, is it too short? And I was like, no, it's like perfect because I wear like, you know, the Patagonia zip ups and all that kind of stuff. And I've been looking at what I want. And I want like a black and gray North Face or like a blue North Face. And I think that this will go perfect with that. Oh my God, I love that so much. Mel, she's so sweet. I love Mel. Okay. Thank you, Mel. Okay, that's for my booktube channel. I get sent books all the time. Okay. And then so Allison, I don't really, well, I guess she probably wouldn't care. So Allison sent me a very nice card. Okay, here it is with a long message inside of it. And then she sent me like all of these things about like Ontario, Canada, and Toronto and things. And she sent me all these things so I could kind of get a look at what it all is. It was very, very cool, and I loved it. I love these little things. I'm like always excited when I like go to, like when we're traveling and you stop somewhere like a rest stop or you stop at like a restaurant, you know, and they have those things. I always get a bunch of those and read them in the hotel room. I know I'm lame. But so anyway, thank you, Allison. I love that. I sat up by the TV one night when I was watching TV with Alex, and I just kind of like went through all of them. Okay. The next thing, I think this is the final thing. It's hot right now, Mel. I'm sorry, but I have to take this off. Okay. Have I opened this already? Oh, I did open this. I don't think there's, oh yes, there is a note in here. Okay, okay. This is so funny, you guys. I was so excited when I opened this. Alex goes, what is that? And I started laughing immediately. Okay, so this is, where's the note? Because I know there's a note in here because I read the note and it said specifically what it's for. Shoot, where is the note? Here it says a gift for you. Darn it. It's literally been sitting there on our table all this time. And I have the note. This is why I don't like to do this until I'm completely prepared. Did I put it in the bag? Here it is. It has operating instructions on it. Let me open my letter. A gift for you. Hi Peter, enjoy your gift. Hope this might help with our Vegas shoes. Thanks for all you do in helping me and all your regular viewers to live our best lives possible. Love you, Kathy. Thank you so much, Kathy. Okay, so what this is, are you guys so excited? These are shoe stretchers. I wanted these so bad. Okay, so these are shoe stretchers, okay? And I'm so excited about these. And they're to stretch your shoes out, okay? And I'm gonna start using them tonight. Let me tell you that, and it comes in this really nice bag too. Let me tell you what is so funny about this is that, you know, I've been like trying to like start cleaning up my closet. Did I say this last night in the vlog? I don't know if I did or not. No, I don't think so because I think I had finished my vlog already before I started doing this. Last night, I didn't go through all my shoes, but I went through half my shoes. You guys have no idea how many shoes I have. Whew. I have 2 huge black trash bags filled with shoes. I swear there's probably 20 or 30 pairs in each bag that I'm donating. And I went through them, and they're like a lot of nice boots, so that's been good for, you know, in the winter and things like that, and I'm donating them. And Alex said to me, he goes, I'm really proud of you that you got started on this. I was like, I know. This is my... Each day for the next week before we leave for San Diego, I'm going to clean a little bit of this closet and so whatever. So thank you for this because several of the shoes that I have need to be stretched out a little bit, if you know what I mean, because they're like real tight on my feet. So anyway, okay, so thank you so much, Kathy. I love it, I love it, I love it. That was so fun. Thank you, Allison, for the nice stuff. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you, Mel. And yeah, it was really fun to do this. So I like to show the stuff that you guys send me on here because it is super nice. You don't have to do it. Don't feel obligated to send me anything. I would really appreciate a like on a video though, if you like my video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and all my channels because I actually got an email back from YouTube today since I was talking about this, I think yesterday. And they said that they did notice that there was something wrong. They went in, they noticed that there was something wrong with my channel, that they didn't, like, they couldn't figure out yet how to fix it. But something about channels that were, or people that were subscribed to more than 1,000 channels, that it didn't show like who they were subscribed to. So like if you were subscribed to me, but you follow more than 1,000 channels, which is a lot of channels to be subscribed to. So I'm not believing that's everything on my channel that's going on with it. But they said that if you're subscribed to more than 1,000 channels on their channel, it wouldn't, because they, like, I guess you can't, like, on your channel subscribe to more than that. On certain people's channels, if you subscribe like after that or something, it doesn't show up as being subscribed to that or something. I don't know, I didn't really understand it, but it was a different response that they've given me in the past, so I was kind of like, okay. It still isn't helping, but it is what it is. But, you know, like I said last night, it's like, what's the point in complaining about all of it, right? Alright, you guys, I'm gonna get off here and get my videos finished and check in with my husband. And, yeah, and I will talk to you guys in a little while. Bye. Hello, hello, hello. Part 2. I pulled into this gas station. I was actually just, like, driving, and I wasn't, like, listening to anything. I had, like, the window down, and it was just, like, silent in here, and it was so peaceful. I just, like, was, like, in this moment, I just was like, I am so calm and relaxed right now. So, probably a good note to start. I really like this Drunk Elephant lip balm. I've been using this a lot lately that Elle sent me. Probably a good moment to start the vlog on. My throat itches really bad, and I have been sneezing. And earlier today, I thought, I was like, am I losing my voice? Like, what is going on? I think that my allergies are kicking in. I thought they were like a couple weeks ago, but I think they're really kicking in now. So anyway, I was gonna use the honey lip balm, but I'm not going to. Okay. Let's be on our way. I'm like really struggling right now with being in a reading slump. It's really bad. I think it's because it took me so long. I was actually gonna make a booktube video about this today, but I think it's because it took me so long to read Close Every Door or Lock Every Door. And I just, for like the majority of the time that I read the book, oh, it's so dark in here. For the majority of the time that I read the book, I just really wasn't into it. And I think, like, I loved the book club book that we read last month, but then I was really stuck in that book, and that was, I think those were the only 2 books I read last month. I feel like I read something else. And then I'm really behind on Helter Skelter. I don't really have any end date, and I was going to be, you know, try to have it done by the 1st of October, and then I said the 1st of August. I don't know, I'll finish it sometime in the next month or 2, and we'll do the live stream on it. But I'm like really in this reading slump, and it's partly because, like, I'm trying to listen to that My Friend Anna, and I'm just really not into it. It's not bad. It has nothing to do with the fact that it's bad. I've started like 3 different books on audio, and I start listening to it, and I'm just not in the mood to listen to it. And so I start something else. And so this was like the 3rd book, the third new book that I started, that I like went back and started something else because I was like, I'm just not into this. And it's short. It's only like 8 hours or 8.5 hours or 8 hours and 40 minutes or something like that. And I want to finish it so I can kind of like read some articles and watch some interviews and stuff before the book stream, or the book live stream. But I have several weeks because we're not doing it until the 1st Sunday in October because I'm going to be out of town. So I have like 2 weeks still to read it. And I'm just like, I'm not really in the mood to listen to this. I don't really know what I'm in the mood to listen to. I'm in the mood to listen to like a thriller or something kind of scary. And so I like got on Audible, and there really wasn't anything new that was like a thriller that really caught my eye that I wanted to read. Usually when I get on there's a new John Grisham book coming out that I really, really want to read. I can't remember what it's called. I don't think it's The Reckoning. I think The Reckoning has already come out, but it's coming out in October. Every time I get on Audible, I'm like, ooh, it's out, and then I look, and it's not out yet. And then anything that's kind of like a little bit true crime, I don't want to read because we could possibly read it for our the book club. So I'm like steer away from that kind of stuff, you know? I don't know. And I have so many books downloaded on Audible. I mean, I literally have, well, the last time that I went through, I like counted it at one point, and I had like 40 some. So I bet I have like 50 or 60 books in there that I haven't listened to, that I have downloaded on Audible. Because I don't save my credits a lot anymore. Like, I used to save my credits, and then I just wouldn't use them, and I'd have like 4 or 5 or whatever. Now, like, I either go in there and buy like a lot at the same time, and I buy like extra credits, or it's just stupid. I don't know. I have so many audiobooks that I need to listen to. I mean, that's realistically more books than I've read all year. So if I never bought another audiobook for the rest of the year, I could listen, you know, for the next year and a half to all the audiobooks that I have if I never bought another one. But then something new comes out and I want to read it and I get excited about it. Oh, I don't know. And then in October, I want to read all scary stuff. Francesca Zappia, who wrote Eliza and Her Monsters, she's actually from Indianapolis. She has a book coming out, and it's a scary book. I want to read The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. I've wanted to read it for like 3 years in a row. I put it on every spookathon, every scary book readathon that I do, and I never end up reading it. And so this is the year. I think I'm actually going to get the audio version. A couple people have told me that the audio version is really, really good. What was the book that came out a couple years ago by her that I read? Crooked Saints or something like that I read, and I really, really liked it. And it's like magical realism. And like right after I read that book, I wanted to go and read a bunch of her other books, and I didn't end up doing that. That's like what happens like whenever I find like an author that I really like, I say I'm going to go read all their other stuff, and then I don't. Like with Blake Crouch, I turned around and read Wayward Pines. Well, he has a bunch of other books out that I haven't like turned around and read. I like with the Lunar Chronicles too, by Marissa Meyer. I read Cinder and I loved it. And I don't know why I didn't turn around and just read the rest of the books that were in that series, because there's what, I think there's 4 books and like 2 extra books or something like that. It's like Scarlet, Cress, I don't know what the other ones are, Fallen or something like that. There's like a couple of them, but anyway. And I didn't do, then the other day I was thinking to myself that I read Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo, and I bought the second part of it, the second book in the duology, which is called, I can't even remember what it's called now. It starts with a C2. Crooked Kingdom, maybe? And, can those 2 books both be Crooked Kingdom and Crooked Saints? It's 18 hours long. And that's part of it for me. 18 hours is like really an investment in a book. And I didn't love Six of Crows that much. Like, I liked it, but I wasn't like just that thrown out with it that I want to read 18 hours of a book. But I do want to finish the duology. And I did like Six of Crows. I'm kind of surprised they haven't made it into a movie. It's kind of the kind of book that would make like a great like adventure movie. The other one that I am surprised they haven't made into a movie is The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. Is that what it's called? That book was really good. And I have the second book by that author, I don't remember the author's name, that's about his sister. It's kind of a pirate story, kind of like an adventure pirate story. It's good. It was really well done. I liked it. But I don't know what I want to read. I always think, like, I have this idea of the perfect book that I want to read in my head, and then I go into my audio books, and I'm like, there's nothing here. And I think part of the problem is that this whole year I've read so many great books. Like, I've just, read one great book after another, and I mean, there's been some in there that I did not love, but, like, a couple for the book club I just didn't love. I didn't love that BTK Killer book by Carrie Rollins, his daughter. And I didn't love, what's that called? Was that just called My Life as a BTK Killer's Daughter or something like that? It was, I don't know, that book was kind of basic. I did not love In Cold Blood by Truman Capote. But other than that, was there something else? I feel like there was one more true crime book that we read that I didn't really enjoy. January, February, March. April was Columbine. What was May that we read? Maybe it was the May book that I didn't love. I don't remember what it was, but anyway. This is when I need Mel, because she knows, like, each book. She's so good at that. She researches each book and watches all the documentaries, and so she'll tell me, like, which things I need to watch. She's so good with that stuff. God, what was our May book? April was Columbine. June was the clown guy, John Wayne Gacy. July, or was July John Wayne Gacy? No, June was John Wayne Gacy, because we did the summer of serial killers. So we did John Wayne Gacy. I don't know. That's crazy that I can't remember what we read for May. But I feel like the May book I didn't love. Okay, this is how we're going to figure it out. So in May, we were going to do something for Mother's Day. We were going to read about a female serial killer. That's what Mel wanted to do. And we were going to read about something by Eileen Wuornos, but there weren't a lot of great books about her. And then what did I end up suggesting for May? I'm going to have to go in here in a second and look, because this is going to drive me crazy. June was John Wayne Gacy. July. August was Israel Keyes. July was the Zodiac Killer. What was May? Why, I know what May was. That horrible Lost Girls book about those girls that were killed in Long Island. That book was so horrible. Apparently they're making it into a documentary on Netflix. That book was so bad. It was so confusing to read. I just was so bored with that book. Did I already tell you guys about my brother-in-law this weekend, Fufu, and his girlfriend, Jessie? I don't think I said this earlier. Okay, so I got on my Instagram, and he had, like, they showed up to this house that was, like, out in the desert somewhere. And it's, like, this ginormous house that has 2 pools, and it's him and all of his friends. And then he was, like, walking through the main house with Jessie, and they were, like, taking their bags to, like, the guest house, and they were showing, like, the main house kitchen, this laundry room that had, like, 4 washers and washers and dryers, and this, like, incredible house, this pool that's, like, looks like a grotto and all this kind of stuff. And I said to Alex, I go, where are Fufu and Jessie this weekend? And he was like, they're in Las Vegas. And I guess they went there for a music festival, and then they and all their friends, like, rented this house. And then they got dressed up really nice. It was cute. Fufu had on like this hat, not like a fedora, but you know, like when it's like flat, like a fedora but flat, like that very kind of Spanish looking hat. And they were all dressed up real cute, and they were all of them taking like this big limo to this music festival. So that was fun, I thought. I was excited for them. I think we might do that when we go out there for EDC. I think we might rent a house. Or rent like some nice condo or something. I wonder how much it would cost to take a limo out there for that. Like that, I could do that. You could take helicopters too, but I'm sure that is expensive as hell. Okay, I want to look through my audio books really quick. I thought I was being followed earlier, you guys. Not tonight, well, tonight, but like earlier tonight. Okay, my library. Let's go to the unfinished books. So this book that I'm listening to, I have 8 hours and 35 minutes left. I've literally listened to like 10 minutes of it. I can tell you exactly how much I've listened to. I've listened to 9 minutes of it, you guys. I'm so bored with it. One Year After, I could listen to that by William Forstchen. That was about the war. See, all these books are kind of long. Rotten Ruin by Jonathan Mayberry I want to listen to. I started reading that like years ago and I never finished its zombie series. 13 hours and 11 minutes. I have so many books on here, you guys. I actually have tons and tons of mysteries. I could listen to White Trash Zombie Apocalypse because I've been wanting to listen to the rest of that series. I got some serious books on here. I have Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl and Slaughterhouse-Five by Kurt Vonnegut. Well, I got those books because there was a sale. Replay by Ken Grimwood. That is one of my all-time favorite books of life. I probably read that 20 years ago. Some of these books I didn't... Oh my god, I have the Sylvain Neuvel book, Only Human, which is the third part. But I hated the second part, so I don't know that I want to read the third part. 9 Perfect Strangers by Leanne Moriarty. 16 hours, you guys. Holy hell. Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens. I've heard that book is so fantastic. Here it is, The Lady's Guide to Petticoats and Pirates. That's supposed to be really good. We Sold Our Souls by Grady Hendrix. Okay, so that's the sequel to my best friend's Exorcism. The House of Impossible Beauties. I've been wanting to read that book. That's supposed to be like Pose. The Dark Descending. The Deep Dark Descending by Alan Eskins. I love him. He's such a great writer. God, some of these books I bought such a long time ago. Orange is the New Black by Piper Kerman. I have Meg, the shark book in here. Oh, The Last Mrs. Parrish. Tanya told me to read that like forever ago. I just need to start listening to these books, don't I? This is ridiculous. You get like free books every month, I think, too, like one here. You have 2 Audible originals. Members pick 2 from the selection below every month for free. You have 2 left this month. The Mistwick School of Music Craft. That looks stupid. The Absolute Brightness by Leonard Pelkey. The Home Front. The Sisters. 2 Sisters, One Life-Changing Case. Press Pause. Meaningful Mindful Meditations for Kids. Body of Proof. Seeking Justice for a Perplexing Crime. We'll do that one. A woman disappears on her way to work. A man is convicted of her murder. But this case is different. The other police believe they have the right man. Key components of the prosecution case are... Is this true or is this fake? Oh, this is true. And a library. I mean, I might as well download it. I get it for free, right? And then we'll do the Sisters. Sisters. The other one took place in Edinburgh, and this one takes place in Dublin. Oh, it's the prequel to a book. I don't know about all that. I don't think I need the other one. I don't need to download. You can now use your credits in the app. Okay. New releases. The Apartment. What is that? I have 3 credits available. That's interesting. What are the best sellers right now? The Secret Diary. What is this? Fans of A Man Called Ove. I haven't even listened to that yet. The Institute by Stephen King. I keep thinking I need to listen to that. What is this one right here? Permanent Record by Edward Snowden. Did that book come out? This Where the Crawdads Sing, I have to tell you guys, it has literally been on the bestseller list for I cannot even tell you how long. The Silent Patient is too, and that's the book that Tanya already told me about. New releases. I already looked at all these new releases the other day. Oh, wow. When does that Ruth Ware? I hated that book that I read by her. When is that book by Recommended for You, Treasure Island. The Conception of Terror. Ruth Ware was recommended to me. The Deep, Deep Snow. Never Have I Ever. I've never heard of any of these books. The Accident. I almost got that. If anybody's read The Accident by Natalie Barbelli, would you let me know? Another book on the BTK killer. Mindhunter. Okay. So I am so pissed. You guys know my friend Erin. So she went with this girl that I know as well, Erin, that was in the Fox Hollow Farms thing. They went and saw John Douglas speak and got a book signed by him, the one that wrote Mindhunter. I didn't even know that he was coming here. I would have totally gone to that. The Other Mrs. Miller, that looks good. Anyway, I don't know. I'm just struggling, and I can't sit down right now to read a book to save my life. I sit down and I start reading, even like when it's like recovery texts and stuff like that. Like, I sit down and I start reading and I just get so distracted. I'm like, I am so distracted. I just cannot even focus right now to read. I don't know what is going on with me. Probably the calmest I've been in the last 5 years. Like, seriously, every day. And I can't sit down to read a book. I think it's because I just feel like, I want to do this, and I want to do that, and I want to do this, that when I sit down with a book, I just feel like, I don't know. I used to always read, like, at the end of the night. Like, I would sit down for, like, a half an hour, and I would read outside, like, before I would go upstairs and go to bed. I don't do that really anymore. Well, I don't do that anymore. I haven't done it in a long time. Where am I at on time? Oh, it's about to stop any second here. It's about to stop any second here. Here you go. Are you ready? It's going to stop any moment. Now can you deal it? Can you? Are you ready? That was funny. Okay. Anyway, now I have wasted 10 minutes talking about books, so I think tomorrow I might do a book vlog, so you can come over to my BookTube channel and you can hear me do a book vlog. But anyway, What should we talk about today? My day. Did I already talk about, I already talked about my day earlier, didn't I? Alex came home from hanging out with Amy and Sarah, and he had a good night, blah, 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 whatever. And we sat and talked for a little bit, and then he went to bed because he has, like, meetings tomorrow and stuff that he has to do, so. And then he is going out tomorrow night downtown for somebody's birthday party, and he asked me if I wanted to go, and I said no thanks. So, he's going out with these people that he, like, knows from, like, dance, like when he used to dance, dance, for the Fever. So, he's doing that, and then Sunday, we're going to this, like, family thing. We're doing this, like, pumpkin patch thing. I'm really excited about that. That'll be fun. And, yeah, and that's about it. I think I'll probably do a live stream tomorrow night. Tanya came home from vacation today. She's been gone in Florida. So every year, her husband's family gets together sometime in, like, the summer. They don't usually go this late, but they all, like, rent houses and condos, like, in the same area in Destin, Florida. And so she's been gone since last week, and she just got back tonight. I actually talked to her when she was in Louisville, and she said that they were, like, because Louisville's, like, 2.5 hours from Indianapolis. And she was like, I'll let you know when I get home. And then she got home. So that was about it. And she was exhausted. She said she was really tired. They had gotten up and, like, started driving this morning. So, because I think it's like 11 hours to Destin or something like that. She said we haven't even really, when I talked to her, they had just stopped. I think they were getting something to eat. She was like, we were going to get a hotel and stay overnight. But she was like, we're just, like, so close now. There's no point. We're just going to drive the rest of the way. So anyway. So I have missed Miss Tanya Jean, and we've talked a lot, but tomorrow I think we'll probably hang out tomorrow night at some point, hopefully. And I said, gal, we need to get a fountain pop and sit down and have a drive. I said, I need to hear all about your week. So she's always got the most hilarious family stories to tell me. They have, like, their family, so it's like her husband's family. And he has, his sisters passed, and then he has 2 brothers. Does he have 2 brothers or 3 brothers? He might have 3 brothers. No, he has 2 brothers and he had 2 brothers and a sister. But it's like all her family, all her kids and the grandkids. Then Tanya's husband, Eric, and then so, like, all, like, you know, that family, and then his brothers and their kids and their wives and all that. It's like 60 to 65 of them, Tanya said. And so, like, there's 2 of them that, like, get this, like, main house, and then the rest of them all get condos. And they all just, like, go to the beach and whatever. And Tanya was like, I was like, did you have fun? She goes, I had so much fun. She goes, we just ran the whole time. She was like, I got up and I went to the beach, and then I swam with the kids, and then she was like, I would take a nap, and then she's like, I get ready for dinner, and then we go to dinner, and then we go dancing somewhere, and she's like, then we come back, and she's like, we go to bed, and we start the whole day over, and then we go to shopping, and we took a boat out, some of us, and she was like, she was so excited. She had such a great time. I've actually heard that Destin, Florida is beautiful. I've never been there. And her pictures always look beautiful. But she did say that the beach was, like, so choppy because of, like, storms or the wind or something like that. Because I said, did you get to get a lot of sun? And she was like, no, I was only able to be, like, on the beach for, like, an hour or something like that a day. Because she said it was, like, yellow flags or something. And then she said today they were going to stay longer and go to the beach if it was nice, because they didn't really get, like, she went to the beach, but I don't know. Anyway, she said, but the flag was, like, red today, so they couldn't even get into the water. So, anyway. Yep. I have to say that I randomly find out that people in my real life watch this vlog, okay? It's kind of weird to me. I don't know why. Like, nice weird, but people will be like, they'll, like, so I'll just be, like, talking to a friend of mine, and I'll be like, they'll, like, ask me something out of the blue, and I'm kind of like, huh? And they're like, oh, like, I don't know, what's an example of something that I could say? Like, I don't know, something that, like, I've shared on here, that, like, that I don't know that they know, if that makes sense. Like, not like, you know, anything big deal, but it's just like, they'll be like, when did you, like, yada, yada, yada? And I'll be like, huh? And they're like, well, you said in your vlog. And I'm like, you watch my vlog? And they're like, oh yeah, every night. I'm like, you watch my vlog every night? And they're like, yeah, like, well, I'm getting ready for bed, or, you know, like, while I'm doing dishes or whatever, I just, like, turn it on and, like, listen to it. I'm like, seriously? Like, so many of my friends, it really means a lot to me. So, to all of you out there, I just want to say I really, really appreciate it. Stephanie, you know, I absolutely adore you, and I love you. And Kristen and T, I want to give a little shout out to them, too. So, these are some people that consistently watch my videos, and it means a lot to me. Valerie watches all of my vlogs too. Tanya Jean, she don't watch a video to save her life. Tanya watches everybody else's videos except for mine. She is like, I talk to you 3 to 4 times a day. I see you like 4 to 5 times a week. Did I tell you guys that this is really cool, actually, that Sarah got a house in our, like, neighborhood. She's like a block from us. Sarah, like, maybe 2 blocks from us. So Sarah is now, Alex's best friend, is now like less than 5 minutes from Alex and I, and Tanya is 5 minutes from Alex and I. So we're like, isn't that so sweet? I love that we're all in, like, close proximity together. So I'm like that close to my best friend, he's that close to his best friend. It's really a neat thing. And he had a really, really hard time, you know, sometimes because she was in Los Angeles for so long. She moved out there, so she got her dog as soon as she moved out there, and her dog is the same age as Boo and Tucker. Like, they're like the exact same age. So Boo and Tucker just turned 10. Alex and I have been together for a little over 11 years. So Sarah, like, she only lived here for a year when we dated and stuff. I mean, of course I would know her because she would come home all the time and visit and stuff, and she was in our wedding, and, you know, we would see her and stuff. But Alex had such a hard time sometimes because, like, his best friend was, you know, I could go get my friend for a fountain pop and drive around, or go sit on our patio or whatever, but he couldn't do that, you know. And so they would have phone dates, but the time change made things difficult stuff too, because he would get home from work, and then she would get home from work later, and then, you know, they would have to figure out a time that they could talk. And so it's just so cool. She's very much into the nesting too. Sarah's very much into the nesting. Sarah watches all my review channel videos. It's really funny because she'll she'll see my review, and then she'll say, "Is this really good?" And I'm like, "It's an honest review, gal. Go get it." And I talked about her actually in my review video today, because she was not happy with Burger King when she went through there today to get her Impossible Whopper. But so yeah, that's really cool. But what was I saying about Tanya? I can't remember. I was saying something. It doesn't matter. My eyes are itching me. I think I was talking about people. Oh, Tanya not watching my videos. She's like, yeah, I talk to you like 3 to 4 times a day, and, you know, like, we drive around in a car and we talk. Like, I don't need to see more videos of. It's just, I mean, sometimes she will, but, like, not typically. But Tanya, okay, so when I started making YouTube videos with, like, BookTube, she definitely didn't watch YouTube at all. When I started doing the drama, she didn't really get it. Like, she didn't understand, like, anything about it. And then I would say, like, 2 years ago, she started watching drama channels, but she also started watching, like, beauty influencers and other YouTubers. And now she has her own favorites, and she tells me all about it. And it would really, not drama channels. She doesn't really watch drama channels unless something's going on that she wants to know about. But she does watch, like, beauty influencers and stuff like that. And she's always telling me something, you know, and other YouTubers as well. She's always telling me something that's going on with them, you know. Oh my God, did you see this? Blah, 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 whatever. I'm like, yeah, Tanya, I talked about that in a video 2 days ago. If you watched my videos, you would know. She's funny. I missed her. There was something else I was going to talk about. I was going to get in here tonight, and I was like, when I was getting ready to come vlog, I was like, I'm just gonna like tell, like, start having a theme to my vlog. Like tonight, I'm gonna tell like old stories of my life, or old stories about my mom, or old stories about my dad, or old stories about Caroline or something. And then I get in the car and it's like, I don't feel like telling old stories tonight, you know? I'm like, I'm not really in the mood to tell a bunch of old stories about all my family. Y'all have heard probably all of them anyway. You're probably like, oh my God, we've heard that story 9 million times. We don't need to hear it again. And sometimes I don't like telling them any more than you guys probably like hearing them. I wish that car wash right there was open, because I would, Shirley, and don't call me Shirley, take my car through for a car wash. I even have free car washes right here that my dad gave me at Christmas, and I still used them all. I told Alex that when I got my car wash. He's like, you should buy the package or whatever. And I go, oh, I have the free car washes left. He goes, from what? And I go, from my dad, when he gave us those free car washes, because he always gives us free car washes for Christmas. And he goes, you still have your free car washes left? And I go, yeah. Do you? Alex gets his car washed like literally once or twice a week. Thank you, I appreciate it. Alex gets his car washed like once or twice a week. He'll like call me and he'll be like on his way home from work. And he'll be like, I'm on my way home from work. I'm gonna get my car washed and I'll be home. And I'm like, okay. His car is spotless. Spotless, spotless, spotless. My Uncle Dave used to keep his car like that too. He had, like he would wash his car. He had one of those, I can tell it's going to be a horrible fall for me with these, like, I can't believe it hasn't hit me, like, really hardcore yet. We're in the middle, almost to the end of September. But he used to have one of those shop vac things in his garage. And then he also, like, had, they had, like, a drain, you know, in their garage. And so he would wash his car in the garage. I've never, to this day, seen anybody else that's done that. Do you guys know people that do that? I haven't seen anybody. I'm sure there are people out there that do. But he would wash his car inside the garage, and his garage was spotless too. My aunt and uncle's garage was spotless. And he would wash his car, and then he would shop vac it like once a week. My Uncle Dave and my Aunt Kathy's, their cars were spotless. Spotless. My cousin's son, he tried today. He texted me. He went to Starbucks and he got the Vegas all-nighter Starbucks drink that I made. Wasn't that sweet? He like texted it to me and showed me like, and like sent me a picture of it. Oh my gosh, come on. My allergies. This singing of songs that I do where I make up songs, I get it from my dad. So, all my life, my dad has, like, made up songs. Like, typically, like, from me or the dogs. Like, when I was a little kid, my dad would always make up songs. And, then for the dogs, oh my God, always, when I was growing up, all the dogs, he would always, you know, make songs about the dogs. What was I singing to Tucker tonight? I replaced Tucker's name in a song. What was it? Oh, shoot. And it was so sweet because he was standing in the kitchen and I was like washing some stuff in the kitchen and filling this thing. And he was like, I was singing it right to him. I was looking down at him and he was so sweet. Oh, what is it? It's like some song, some stupid... Oh. You know this song, You Are My Sunshine, My Only Sunshine. I was singing it, but I was like, so we call him Tukey. Tucker, we call him Tukey. For short, and Booby. Alex is the one that started it. Tukey and Booby. So I was singing to him, and he was just looking up at me. He was so sweet. And I said, you are my Tukey, my little Tukey. Of it. How's the rest of it go? You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. When skies are blue, you'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my Tukey away. And he just looked up at me. I said, I love you, Tukey. The other night, Tukes, when I was sleeping, I felt you sleeping next to me. You can take any song and change it, if you would like. Please do it. Super wax sale here at the car wash, not candle waxes. Oh my God, somebody did an ASMR video for me. Oh my God, I lived, you guys. I absolutely lived. I wish I could remember what her name is. Damn it, I can't remember, but I commented on her video. If I remember, I'll put it back on there. But anyway, she uploaded this video, and it's like an ASMR video, and she had like candle waxes and stuff, and it was inspired by me, and she does my intro, ASMR'd. She does my intro, and I loved it. I loved it, I loved it, I loved it. It totally made my day. I think that like might be part of my, that might have been my highlight of the day, my part of my highlight of the day. That might have been it. I think like, it's like surreal to me. Yeah, the nice ones, the nice videos I'm about to talk about. It's kind of surreal to me, you know, like when I'll see a video and it's like somebody that's just out there that like I've never met, I've never talked to or whatever, and they make a video about, and hers was like an ASMR video, but she said some really, really nice things about me on there. But I mean, I've seen quite a few videos where people will be like, I'm making this video for Peter Monn, and, you know, he really inspired me, and, you know, he did this and whatever, and it's like, I guess if me just getting on video and sharing my thoughts, and I hope this is the takeaway for it. First of all, it just means the world to me. Like, it really, really does. I don't think people really have any idea how much it means to me. Like when I get those comments, like you inspired me, or, you know, like you did this, or you helped me get through this really, really hard time, or whatever, you know? Like, I don't even really know. Like, I felt bad because yesterday, there was a comment in this like thread where I had like put this thing up about the verification badge, which now I guess they're letting people keep or something. But anyway, somebody in there said, I messaged Peter on Instagram and he never responded to me. And I just want to kind of like show this to you guys for a second. And they were like, and he never responded to me. Something like that. And so I commented to the person back and I said, send me another message and I will make sure that I read it. I'm gonna go in here and I want to show you guys something in a second. And so I can't find if they sent me the message because I get so many messages, you guys, on a daily basis. And it's usually either people sending me receipts for drama and tea, or people just saying the most heartfelt, amazing, nice things to me. I mean, I don't know how I got so blessed to get that in my life. It's kind of surreal sometimes. Like, it's kind of weird. But if there's a takeaway from it that for you guys, what I would like you to know is share your lives with others. Share your stories with other people. Because all I do is get on camera and talk about my life, you know? And the things that I've learned from other people. It's not, I mean, I'm not this wise sage. It isn't about all that. It's that I just share what I've learned from other people that they have graciously given to me, and things that I've learned in my life and whatever. And if that inspires or helps other people, you too can inspire and help other people too by just sharing your story, you know? I'm a big believer that we turn our wounds into wisdom. I heard Oprah say that years and years and years ago, and I love that. And that whatever you're going through right now is later going to be a lesson you're going to teach to somebody else. And I think that we have to remember that. This car is like trying to like come. I'm like, hey dude, I'm turning in here, please. They were all turned to me like they could see me talking about it. I don't know. But anyway, well, let's start with Twitter here. I'll show you. So, okay, so these are like I'm almost kind of like don't really want to show it because of the names, but these are like the message you can't see. I literally, you guys, I have message requests that just like, they just go and go and go and go and go. And it's like that on Instagram too. And I literally go in every day, you guys, and I try to answer like, cause I'm like, so like on Instagram or on like Twitter, I have message requests, and those are from people that I've never accepted. a message from, and then I have messages from people that I have like accepted messages from or talked to in the past. And then on Instagram, it's the same way. And then it's like, I can show you right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's the last hour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are some like YouTuber, friends, like this one person that's like a comedian in Australia. Aw, she's so funny. Okay. Oh my God. Here's my friend I was just talking about on here. Some quote from Stephen King. I was never the guy who said, let's have a gin and tonic before dinner. I'd have to have like 12 gin and tonics, and then I'd have to say, fuck dinner and have 12 more. Oh my God, ain't that the truth? So it's just like, like just literally just from, when's from that? Oh, that's from 2 days ago. So, okay, let's go back up here. Mel, why are you sending me messages on here? Oh, Mel responds to my pictures. So that's just from today. And then if I go down here from like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's 2 days ago. 1, 2, 3. It just goes on and on and on, you guys, for each day. And then, and I'm like literally like weeks behind. And then, if I go into, what is today's date? So Melanie, if you're watching this, she asked me for a birthday shout out. Happy birthday, Melanie. So anyway, yeah, tons. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I've already answered like 10 of these. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. That's just from the last day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What is this? Aww. It stopped, sorry. Davita left me, Davita, your message, literally, and she watches my vlogs, this is about my vlogs, and she's talking to me about, this is just one of the sweetest messages. This is what I'm talking about. I get so many just really heartfelt messages from you guys, and I think sometimes, like, when I'm sitting there and I'm reading them, like, sometimes I don't know what to say in response, because I just am like, people are so genuinely nice, I think, like, so I'm trying to do a better job is what I'm saying, first of all, about responding to comments. I want you to know that. Look at that picture of RuPaul. That is fierce. Okay. I'm trying to do a better job of responding to comments. That was the first thing that I wanted to say. But like, or not comments, that too, but between comments and direct messages and emails and everything like that, I spend a lot of time doing that, and I think it looks like I don't do anything, if that makes sense. And so then I kind of feel like I'm spinning my wheels, because I do respond to a lot of emails, and I do respond to a lot of like comments and direct messages and things like, or not comments so much, but direct messages and stuff. And so then it looks like but then I feel like I'm not doing anything when I hear a comment like he hasn't responded to my comment and it's sitting there on red, and it makes me feel bad, right? But I get so much of it, which is such a blessing, right? Like, thank you, God. Think that's so nice, right? Like, I'm not complaining about it. It's just like unbelievably nice. But I feel bad then because I can't respond to all of it. And back in the day, I used to literally respond to every single message that I got. Like, every single message I got, I would respond to. And I don't know when it switched over that I couldn't do that. And I don't ever, you know, want to be a YouTuber that I just am like, psh, and I don't respond to any of that. So I do want you guys to know that I try my best. I think there's so much discussion on YouTube about the negativity of like hate comments and all this stuff. Somebody said this on my Peter Monn channel the other day. I thought it was an interesting comment. And I don't really ever think this because I don't read a lot of comments on other people's channels. I'm not going to say I don't ever, like if I'm doing like, you know, research for a video, if you want to call it that. Like I will look at comments sometimes and stuff, but very rarely do I do that. So if I'm watching a video, I'm watching a video. I don't like always like read the comments. And somebody said that they thought it was interesting. They said that the comment sections of my videos are some of the nicest comment sections that they've seen on YouTube, number one. Number two, this was interesting to me, that people seem to talk to me directly in the comment sections instead of like fighting with each other or talking to each other. They seem to talk to me in the comment sections, which I thought that was an interesting observation. And I don't know. And you know, like I have to say, y'all know I get my fair share of negativity. I know there are people out there that don't like me. I think that's just a given in life. There's going to be some people that like you, and there's going to be some people that don't. But when I look at the overwhelming amount of positivity, support, love, and compassion and kindness that I get from people, all of you out there that watch my videos and send me messages and send me DMs and like all my videos and comment on them and stuff, in comparison to the little bit of the negativity that I get, it's just not even, there's no comparison. So I don't know why we choose to sometimes focus on that. I will say there was a period of me being on YouTube when I got kind of wrapped up in all of that, you know, and it was like, put me in a room with 100 people, I'm going to find the one person I don't like kind of attitude. You know what I mean? I think it's a good lesson in life as well. For me, it's been a really good lesson that at some point I had to realize there are going to be people that do not like you, Peter, okay? There are going to be people that pick you apart, and they're going to take things that they don't like about you, and they're going to, you know, want to, and some of the things that they're going to say about you are true, and some of the things that they don't like about you aren't true, okay? And some of the things about you they couldn't possibly know, and some of the things they talk about you, they're going to be spot on with. Not everybody has to like you, and that's okay. And you don't even have to be upset about it. I don't have to be upset about that, right? And I don't have to be angry about that, you know? I think there's a lot of people that we all like or don't like in this world, you know what I mean? I think people have a right to not like me, quite frankly, if they don't want to. Damn it, my battery, you guys, is about to die, and I don't have my other battery. I left it at home tonight. But you know, I think what I learned is that's okay. That's all part of the world, right? But what do I choose to focus my attention on? Do I choose to focus my attention on the people that aren't going to like me? There's always going to be people that aren't going to like me. There are going to be people that don't like you. News to you if you haven't learned that yet, right? There's probably some people out there that you don't like, right? But am I going to choose to focus my attention on that, or would I rather spend my attention on looking at the people that send me really nice things and say really nice things? And I just have to say, I feel so blessed that I have so many people out there that just send me the kindest, nicest things and statements and DMs and messages. So thank you guys. I really, really appreciate it. And I think in life, it's a good lesson for us that we can choose to go and look at, do we want to look at the good in the world, or do we want to look at the negativity? Do we want to look at, you know, and whatever? And if we're going to look at the negativity, are we going to look at it with, I don't know, with what eyes? With some humor? Are we going to offer solutions? Or are we just going to point it out? Or are we going to offer solutions, you know, and say, hey, I would want the best for this person, or I would want the best for this situation, you know what I mean? So I don't know. It's interesting to me. So anyway, I'm going to get off here now because my battery is about dead. I hope it lets me finish my ending, my outro. And thank you guys for all of you out there that are so kind and nice to me. And for those of you that don't like me, thank you for watching anyway. And maybe someday you will like me. I don't know. And, okay, so, let's see. Where do I go? Where do I go? Tomorrow is Saturday. I hope you guys are having an amazing Saturday, unless you have other plans. But like I always say, do not have other plans. Enjoy today. Make the most of it. This is not a dress rehearsal. Do something today that will make a difference in your life. Do something enjoyable. Do something new, okay? And if nobody else has told you this today, I love you. Davita, that goes out for you tonight. Davita, I love you. That goes for you. That one's out for you. That one goes right to you, Davita, and to everybody else watching this. I love you as well. And look at yourself in the mirror every single day and tell yourself, I love you, you are important. And tell yourself positive affirmations to yourself every day. And most importantly, pass it on to somebody else that needs to hear it and let them know how important they are to you. Live the world with intention. Live this world and our lives with compassion and kindness and love. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you. I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Love ya.